Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Anna and I live in London. Today we're in High Street Kensington and we're going to check the TKMaxx store because I've heard they have started to sell the hyper luxury goods. Let's check it. Long time I haven't been here, by the way. And yes, the first window that we see is hyper luxury goods. Very unexpected because for me TKMaxx is a store that sells mid-class brands, if I can say so. But this time I saw Lancel, I saw a lot of Ralph Lauren, I saw Gucci, Louis Vuitton, and so on. Let me just take you through the shop and show you everything I've seen there. By the way, please don't forget to hit the like button, consider subscribing to my channel because here I show everything about London and more. Okay, would this be something you would expect to see in TKMaxx? And do you shop in TKMaxx in general? Last time I've been to TKMaxx, it was just before Christmas because I was filming the Christmas ornaments. So this is literally my first time in half a year and I'm surprised and I am shocked. I don't have many words to say. And yes, although what you see now is very old collections. I mean, very old collections. It's still Gucci, it's still Louis Vuitton. Wow. Alexander McQueen, Chloe. Since when? Definitely I've missed something. Let's be honest, I do like browsing in TKMaxx. And sometimes I even buy some things. This is really a money saver and this is a place if I really want to switch my mind off and to switch my brain off after a long week or a long month. There's always something special here. I mean, good things, they do not have to be expensive. What I've read about TKMaxx, because I was not very familiar with the story of the shop. Yes, but they never sell second-hand goods and they never sell anything used and they never sell fakes. This is what I've read. I would be very appreciative if you share your experience, if this is really true. I don't remember seeing any fakes over here and I guess the reputation of the shop is quite good. One thing I've noticed, by the way, I do like this handbag, the Dune. I think it was 39 or 29 pounds. Let's double check it. 35 pounds for this one. It looks very nice. It does look very nice. But does this one remind you of something? Can you share your answer, please? And within next few days, I will share mine. So yes, they do not sell any fakes, no second hands, but they sell all the things. For example, a big shop has ordered more than they could sell, and then all the stuff goes on sale, and then it goes to outlet villages, like possibly Bicester Village, and when there's nowhere else to go in this chain, TKMaxx has been the last step for the sale items. This one looks nice as well. And I did like this handbag, surprisingly. It does remind me of something as well. Try to guess. A very unusual shape. I was surprised with the choice of skincare and hair care accessories. They have a lot. One thing I have noticed, because I have been to quite a few TKMaxx's in London and outside of London, and what I can tell you, the items they sell, they vary from area to area. And also I have spoken to one of my friends and she said that the High Street Kensington branch and the Covent Garden branch, they have started to sell the hyper luxury discounted goods. And then I've read that the Hammersmith branch is popular for kids wear, and the Clapham branch is popular for home goods and kitchen accessories. So yes, this one smells amazing, and it's only £5. Wow. Another thing I've noticed is Londoners absolutely love places like this. I may be wrong, but this is my personal observation. I came to the shop yesterday, and it was around 10:30, closer to 11 o'clock in the morning. By noon, it was absolutely packed with people. It was so overcrowded, and by the time we were leaving and we went to the till, it took us probably 15 to 20 minutes. So maybe because of the location, because High Street Ken is an extremely popular location, maybe it was a special day with a new delivery. By the way, this is a music box for the soap. I don't know why, but it was Monday and it was completely overcrowded by the time we were leaving. These things are amazing. I've bought the similar ones from Morphe on Selfridges website, and here there are 32 pieces, and they cost much less than the box of 2 or 3 I've bought from Selfridges. I'm not quite sure about the quality. I did not buy these ones. I can only guess. But they do have so many cute little things, like Chupa Chups lip balm. Why not? And this vanity set, again, why not? A lot of tiny little things. Guys, has anybody heard about this company, Elf? I was literally breaking my mind up yesterday because clearly I know it from somewhere, but I could not remember where I've heard about this company. I just could not remember. So it's been 2 days, and I know that I know about this company, but I don't remember what I know about them. Dr. Pau Pau used to be extremely popular some time ago. Let's see what else. Then they have TKMaxx. Some more of Dr. Pau Pau. The papaya-based lip care. A lot of things. Very nice nail files, very bright, very visible from literally everywhere. And again, Elf skincare. I don't think this brand is sold in places like Boots, but I still have to remember where it comes from. Kiko, the cleanser and the face scrub. Wow. Centella, the Skin 1004. I absolutely love this company. I have purchased most of the range from Selfridges, and here it costs much less. So, yes, I guess next time I want to buy something, I have to check the local TKMaxx first, and then I will be ordering it from Selfridges if they don't have it here. Rodile, extremely popular company, sold almost everywhere now. And all the use by dates, everything is absolutely fine, but the boxes may be a bit ruined at some stage. Maybe that's why they don't sell them in big shops. Wow. There are so many unexpected things every time I go there. It's like I have this thing in mind that TKMaxx is such a discount shop, you would not be able to find anything interesting. But then there are some little treasures. I've decided to go for this cleansing foam because this is something I didn't have and was only £10. It's a really good bargain. I mean, this is so true that for the shopping in TKMaxx, you have to go there with completely open heart and completely open mind because you never know what you find there. K-beauty is becoming extremely popular these days. And the Round Lab is one of the best things. And they also have the SPF, but the Round Lab is one of the best Korean beauty companies I've tried. Their skincare is so worth attention. I have quite a few things. I've got the cream and I have the toner, and both of them, they work so nice. Okay. Have you ever tried the Korean beauty? Is this something you would use? Or do you stick to something more classic European brand? It's really the prices here, they are affordable, especially if you want to buy a lot of them. And the due date is 2026, so it gives plenty of time for this one to be used. One thing that made me laugh is that they have Foreo. I guess many of you do remember this gadget. It used to be so popular about 10 years ago, I guess. And every single beauty blogger was talking about it, giving the promotion code for 10% off if you want to buy it, or just advertising it as hell. Not good for every single skin type though. Okay, they also have the watch and jewelry items, and they do look like Bulgari, Rolex, no? Chopard? Don't they remind you of them? We've decided to go and check the shoes as well, and under the gold label they've had Stuart Weitzman. They actually, in High Street Cannes, the sections under the gold label, they're huge. They are huge, and if you're hunting for big brands like Stella McCartney, and I've seen some Gucci and I've seen some Versace, I will be showing them to you in a second. Gucci. Very nice model. It's still trendy this year, so if you're size 34, now you know where to find it. But not often I would see something like this in TKMaxx. So, in my opinion, this is a perfect place for treasure hunters, if I can call people like this. If you have spare time, if you have free time, a lot of free time, and you're happy to browse through most of the shop, looking for a very good bargain, clearly you will find something. Giuseppe Zanotti, and one of extremely popular models from back then, Versace. They're very heavy, £500 over here, and to be honest, I don't really remember the actual price. I think it was 1800 before. But these shoes, they have been sold out everywhere back then. And Mesh used to be popular a few years ago as well, and now they've ended up here in TKMaxx. Guys, please tell me, would you like more shopping reviews like this, or would you like more content about London, or maybe about the supermarket side, or day-to-day life and vlogging, or makeup? I would be really interested in reading all your messages because I'm thinking about changing the content a bit to make it more colorful and more bright. So tell me what exactly you may be interested in, and yes, we'll get somewhere. Ferragamo, absolutely classic model. Let's check the price for this one. 450 instead of 500. So this is not a big discount. I wonder how they got here. These ones are quite trendy. This is mango. This is mango, but these ones, they are still, they can be easily used. £10 for these ones, but they did not have one of those of the fastenings. It's gotten lost somewhere and missing. I wonder if it's possible to have it substituted with something. And these loafers, they look very nice. A lot of brands I've never heard of. Never heard of them. Maybe it's young designers. Maybe it's like niche designers or unpopular ones. But some of the shoe models, they're very interesting, they're very unusual, and you will not see them on every second person. These are the Guess ones, looking like Prada. I think they're very good for summer party season, very sparkly. Don't you think so? I did enjoy my time in TKMaxx a lot, honestly. Seashells for £13. Yeah. Okay, another unknown brand for me. And these were quite heavy as well. Maybe not very comfortable. I did enjoy the way these ones look. Like very summery. And denim shoes, they're still in trend this year. Nice. Okay, now we are moving on to a few inspirations. No? The tweed ones. Dune. And do you remember I've showed a few handbags in the very beginning of the video. I think they can be matched. I'm not sure if there was the beige and blue one, but I think there may have been one. A lot of shoes. Shoe heaven. And these ones, they're made from butter soft suede. Frankies. I have no idea who Frankie is, but these ones, they look very comfortable. But they do remind me of Loro Piano ones. No? So quite a few inspirations, and here we go again. I guess this brand was inspired by Manolo with the signature blue setting and the crystal accessories. A lot of DKNY stuff. A lot. Okay, I found the Roberto Cavalli suitcases as well. £80. And I think the large one was about 100. I may be mistaken, but to my memory, yes, it was 100. Okay. I really wanted to buy one of the phone cases, but they didn't have anything for the 16 Pro Max model. I really like this one. I think it is gorgeous for summer with the lemon. Beautiful. I will have to look for something like this. More electronics, more phone accessories and power banks. This is what I really liked in the shop. I buy a lot of socks normally, and these ones, 6 pairs for £13. And they have different models with different buttons, different colors. 3 pairs for £8. I can officially say I enjoy TKMaxx. The home fragrances and candles. And really, shopping in London is not only about Harrods or Selfridges or Sloane Street or New Bond Street. Shopping in London is so different, and the choice is so big. There's always something for someone. I'm thinking about having a visit to quite a few vintage shops and quite a few charity shops as well. Let me know if you want me to show you what they have there and if you want to discuss it. This candle was beautiful. $16.99. And the smell was amazing. They also had this huge one, which I really liked, the huge seashell, but I could not see the price simply because it was so heavy. It was about 2 kilos weight and just could not handle it with one hand. A lot of handbag accessories, and I think these ones used to be quite popular a few months ago. I'm not sure if they're still popular, but they were. Had different styles, different types. And your cats and dogs. Little Birkin-like thing. Let's leave this one. Do you wear anything like this? Yeah, so many options. I think it may be very good to have these little tiny things as gifts, little gifts for maybe Christmas time. And I did like these key rings, the little corgi. 2 sides of corgi. Also, I really love the quality of the straw bags. They are affordable, £30 for this one, for example, and it has a zipper and it has a coin holder inside. It's got a few pockets, and I think this is such a perfect thing for summer, especially if you travel somewhere to the seaside and you want to have some little things in a bottle of water. And they did look very durable. Now, moving on to -1 floor, where they have delis and women's wear. I've decided to start with food because I do love this department in TKMaxx. The choice of pasta they have here is much bigger, wider than in any supermarket in London. They don't have brands like, what's it called? Cheerio? I think they don't make pasta. Barilla. They have I guess it's the small productions of pasta, But you will not find these shapes anywhere, only if you go to Italy, which is quite far from central London and you don't really want to carry the handbags. But here, the choice of pasta is absolutely amazing. The use by dates are absolutely safe. I have checked them. This one should be used by 2028, which is still 3 years to go. And I guess this pack of pasta is not gonna last long. The quality is amazing. The shapes are interesting. The prices are amazing. So maybe next time I should not order online. I should come to TKMaxx and stock up on pasta. Look at this one. Really, you will not find anything like this in Sainsbury's, Tesco, or Waitrose and M&S. A papillon. Yeah. Next time pasta shopping. Great. I think in Italy the choice of pasta is great, but so far. Also, they have the pre-mixed spices. I found some Italian, and I found some Mexican, and I found some Asian. So, as I said, always something for someone. Yeah. Again, £3 for 70 grams. Pizza margherita, and the mix of peppers, garlic, and onions. Nice. $3.99. What I did like about TKMaxx, they do not miss any single price tag. The price tags are everywhere, which is the perfect thing. But I'm not sure if this is true or not. What I've read earlier today about TKMaxx shopping from the professional customers, if I can put it this way, the recommendations are to visit TKMaxx stores on the mornings of Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays, because they restock every Tuesday and Friday, and the lowest prices they have are on Thursdays when they're trying to sell everything before the Friday restock. I'm not quite sure if this is true, but this is something I've read earlier today. So just sharing this information if you're interested what is the best time to come and shop in TKMaxx. I think the sets like this may be a very good gift for someone who loves cooking or who missed Sicily for some reason. I have noticed the good choice of olives. I saw a very good choice of olives last time I've been to TKMaxx on Oxford Street. And by the way, in Oxford Street, the food department is huge. It is absolutely huge. Because here, this section, it was quite limited, but the one in Oxford Street, wow, it was amazing. And they've had a very good choice of olives in Oxford Street back in December, just before Christmas. And here as well, they have a very good choice of olives. So if you're a fan and you want to buy a big jar for small money, maybe this is a place to go. Okay, some more spices, some more olives, and some dried tomatoes. And they've got the stuffed ones as well. This is the garlic stuffed. Some dried tomatoes and some Greek olives. Chili oils. Also, I've noticed the expansion of the Asian food like Korean and Chinese, and a few bits of Japanese as well. But Korean foods, they are becoming quite popular recently. And some olives. And some more olives. Okay, I found the rice cakes, and I guess they should either be boiled or steamed. And boba, of course, the tapioca pearls and the brown sugar pearls as well at the back. Extremely popular these days. I remember when there was a first bubble tea bar opened in Harvey Nichols about 20 years ago, maybe 17 years ago, 15 years ago, but it was a very long time. And they were not really getting popular. But now you can find the boba place everywhere. The bubble tea shops are everywhere, especially in Soho. Okay, chili mango. Never tried this before, but looks interesting, looks very unusual. Dried mango with a bit of chili. And even Lay's chips, I guess they're coming from Korea. Some candies. And different types of candies. Okay. Have you tried anything like this before? The peach ones. I think I've bought something from here, but not from TKMaxx. They've had them in Oseo, the new chain of Korean food shops. Okay, this is something familiar with. It's very popular snack in the East. It's the dried little fish. And they have two different flavors. I think this one is coming from Thailand. Correct me if I'm wrong. I was not quite sure what this is, but I have decided to record it just in case. And the drinkable jellies. Some coconut gel cubes with different flavors. I found the lychee, the strawberry, grapes, mangoes. I think I should have bought this one just to give it a try. Wow, a lot of unusual new things. And also they've had coffee beans, and the price for this 800-gram pack was £10 only. I am not sure about the quality because for many years I buy coffee beans from two places only. So nothing much I can tell you. Okay, quickly move into women's clothing. And we are in a row under the gold label. I've decided to check quite a few pieces, but honestly, I'm not a fan of TKMaxx clothing section, simply because it's overpacked with clothes, and it's quite difficult to take them out and then putting everything back again. And because they're so packed, they don't look nice. Okay, here's Stella McCartney. I understand it's possible to find something extremely nice, £80 instead of 420. Armani. It's always possible to find something nice, but you have to like the process of looking for it, and you have to know at least, not exactly, but you have to know what you're looking for. So DVF, these dresses used to be so popular before. And also one thing about clothing in TKMaxx, most of the items I've seen, they are not from all the time classics. They are from seasonal collections from years and years back. So I would not expect to see something from the fresh collection over here. And if I was to buy some clothing in TKMaxx, I would have been looking at all the time classics rather than the seasonal things, because they're really, most of the clothing here is so outdated. It's not yet vintage, but it's already not in fashion. So if there is something exactly you were looking for, something you really wanted to buy, something specific you wanted to buy, but you didn't want to pay the full price, there is a chance you may find it in TKMaxx. Small chance, but there is a chance. But most of the items here, they are outdated. I mean, let's just be honest. Okay, £60 instead of 260. Okay, so this was the gold label, and I'm moving back onto kitchen accessories. Because with TKMaxx, what I would go and buy there is pasta, kitchen accessories, maybe some skincare or shower, bath range. I do buy kitchen towels from here as well. Oh wow, this is such a good set for picnics. Now is the time of picnics, and I was showing some items from Peter Jones some time ago. Very nice fruit bowl, but yes, something happened to it. This one is plastic as well. So, and it's broken. Wow. I've just noticed it was broken. A lot of items. So yes, coming back to why I would go to TKMaxx is some home accessories, kitchen accessories, bath and shower, and the deli shop. But with clothing you have to love looking for a special thing. And oh, Juicy Couture, these velour track pants, everyone had them 20 years ago. Literally everyone had them, and they were exactly the same ones with a huge word of Juicy at the back. Tell me you remember these good old times of Paris Hilton and Britney Spears, everyone wearing them. Okay, also there was a clearance section. So yes, when some items do not sell, they move on to clearance section before they travel somewhere else, and I'm not quite sure where they end up. I always thought that TKMaxx was the last step, but they may go somewhere. The Calvin Klein puffer jacket, and I did like this one. It's £100 instead of 380. Good old classic style puffer jacket in light blue, like icy blue color. Ralph Lauren. Okay, 129 instead of 450. But I guess this one should be in the men's section. I was curious to understand what this Maison Margiela was. Can you guess? It's a completely circle. Now it's £25. It's a vest. It is a vest. And some more of Juicy Couture. Yeah. really brought me back to my childhood. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the like button, consider subscribing to my channel.